There we go. How's that? A little better for you? See if we can't keep it looking better for you. From downtown Marysville, home of the gateway to the goldfields, where Marysville's momentum is happening now. I'm Ted Langdell, and we are at the annual Marysville Christmas Parade. I should say Christmas tree lighting. Hello there. We don't know what's going on some days, but we do know where we are, and that is in historic downtown Marysville. And we are right at the corner of 3rd and D Streets, where there's a lot of activity going on. And in just a few minutes, we are going to see the Marysville Christmas tree lit by Mayor Chris Branscombe and the new CEO of Adventist Ride Out Health, who is going to be joining us here in just a little bit. There are a number of events going on tonight, and we'll tell you a little bit about them in this special report.
All right, we're just about 5 minutes away
tonight. Santa's Workshop is open at the Brick Coffee House Cafe. Let's see if we can kind of get a picture in there. The Brick Coffee House Cafe is over across the street from where the
this is the place to be. Christmas tree lighting all the way up until the parade tomorrow
That's
night.
Skip from Skip's Marysville Music Cafe, which is also in this block on D Street. The Christmas tree lighting about to happen again. About 5:15 is what we were originally expecting. And looks like Chris Branscombe, Marysville's mayor, is about ready to get busy here, as you can see. That is looking in the direction of the stage where the sound music that you're hearing behind us is coming from. And Chris Branscombe getting ready to show up. It's about 55 degrees right now as we see a very pretty sunset happening in just a minute or two. Again, I'm Ted Langdell. We're at 3rd and D Streets. Marysville's mayor here is clearing the way for the tree lighting. And we're going to flip this camera around. And we will be back in just a moment here. Now, there are things going on tomorrow as well that we want to let you know about. The Marysville Christmas Parade will happen rain or shine. There are food trucks on 4th Street. In fact, in between 3rd and 4th, there are food trucks happening right now. So we invite you to come on down, grab a bite to eat, and see what's happening here in the city of Marysville. We're going to put a microphone up here so that you can hear a little bit better. We're just going to leave that right there, Chris, and hope that they'll pick everything up. Yeah, I believe it's going to do that.
So that's for you.
Yeah, that should pick things up just fine.
There you are.
When Skip decides he's going to. You get to see some of the behind-the-scenes activity here. Large crowd. Good. And as we wait to have the tree lit, everything has been rehearsed a little bit beforehand. A good-sized crowd here in Marysville, and there is a very pretty sunset off to the right if you're looking to the southwest here. And it is, as we say, dropping into the 50s. It's mid-50s. Last we checked our little thermometer here. Lots of kids. Wi-Fi doesn't work so well around here if you're using a hotspot. That's why our pictures are a little jerky. So that's what's going on. Hi, Mel. I'm live. Mel is one of the people who's developing part of downtown Marysville. So, with that, we go to Mayor Chris Branscombe at the podium.
Where is he? You got to get his attention first.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Adventist Health Plus Ride Out and the city of Marysville, which is the gateway to the goldfields, and Marysville has momentum.
The tree is going to be lit. I'm Chris Branscombe, mayor here in Marysville, and proud to be in the company of Mr. John Blazer, Yuba County Supervisor representing Marysville and close environs, Vice Mayor Bruce Buttercup-Foley, Councilman Brad Hudson, Councilman Dominic Belzer, and here's
Oh my God!
Needs no introduction. And so happy to have members of the police force and fire department here with us, and Mr. Chad, city manager. Typically, it's the mayor's honor. Oh, and Dr. Hurd. We'll get to you later. Typically, it's the mayor's honor to light the Christmas tree. And by the way, we do it Christmas vacation style. This year, and this may be the beginning of a new tradition, which would be to have someone light the tree, someone who's important to the city of Marysville and our region.
My wife started the mountain.
Anyway, Administered Ride Out is such a significant resource for our community. Beautiful, magnificent, modern hospital, more than 1,000 staff, more than 500 hundreds of physicians and surgeons, a score of clinics, and all managed by a man who knows what he's doing. Mr. Chris Champlin, the President and Chief Executive Officer, Administered Ride Out. And he's got a sidekick with him here, Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hurd. Anyhow, I will, with the introduction, and I've gotten to know Chris Champlin. He really cares about our community, the greater community, and Marysville in particular. Without getting into details, there's been lots of conversations, and they've all been really positive, and I am thrilled to hand the microphone over to Mr. Chris Champlin, President and Chief Executive Officer of Administered Ride Out.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This is a great turnout. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council, and everybody who's up here. It's a pleasure to be here tonight as the Deck the Hall sponsors. It's my privilege to get to light the tree tonight, I guess for the first time, sort of a tradition. Lights mean different things to different people. Christmas lights have come to signify the birth of Christ, hope, all kinds of things. To me, the lights represent the light that is in every single patient and every single associate at the hospital. This is really significant as we light this tree tonight. Tomorrow marks my 1-year anniversary as CEO. Thank you for welcoming us to the community. My wife, Kim, standing here with that crazy phone, videotaping all of this. Thank you for welcoming us. With no further ado, why don't we light this skip? Where are you? I think we've got some music you wanted to lead up to.
Drum roll, Skip.
All right, Skip.
Just give me about 30 seconds.
All right.
9, 28, 7,
You got to grab each one in each hand and dialed in. It's a 3-holer. Yeah. Ready? Whatever you want. All right. Let's count. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done.
Alrighty, here you go.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. That's awesome.
And that is your Marysville Christmas tree lighting for 2022 here in downtown Marysville, California. We're at the corner of 3rd and D Streets in the historic Gold Rush City that existed as a gathering point for Native Americans from the Maidu community before the Europeans came here. We're at 3rd and D Streets, and that's where we'll be generally tomorrow night as the Christmas parade begins. There are things going on tonight right here. There are food trucks that are on D Street between 3rd and 4th. You can come down. You can enjoy what's going on here. You can enjoy this wonderful Christmas tree as well. And then tomorrow, there are stores open until 7 tonight. Stores again tomorrow on the first Saturday in December. Food trucks on 4th Street before the parade. Parade starts at 5 o'clock in the evening. We end up with more food trucks as well, and the stores will be staying open until 7 o'clock. I'm Ted Langdell, and you have been watching a special program, the Marysville Christmas Tree Lighting 2022, which is coming to you live from the biggest little city in California, Marysville, California. And our program today sponsored by the city of Marysville and by one of the, if not the largest employer in Marysville, Adventist Rideout Health. That's Adventist Health plus Rideout, which is the large hospital operator here and operator of a number of other healthcare enterprises in town. A nonprofit that was founded, its roots go back to Phoebe Rideout, who gave her mansion on the site where the Marysville Hotel is now for Marysville's first hospital. So we hope you enjoy the tree while the Christmas season is here. I'm Ted Langdell, and this has been a special presentation of Yuba-Sutter.live. Christmas Parade. I'm Ted Langdell, and we are having a little fun here. This program brought to you by the City of Marysville and Adventist Ride Out Health. It is raining, and it is a bit chilly here. We're trying to keep our equipment protected, and so as we begin this parade here, we will be making some adjustments to what you see here.
The amazing group of volunteers put in hundreds of hours of work each year to support the officers, records division.
My fingers are freezing. I've got a poncho on, and as you can see, the parade is underway. And you're watching this on Yuba-Sutter.live. We don't know quite what the parade. We don't quite know what the parade lineup is going to be here. So here we have SMF metal fabrication, and it looks like folks trying to stay dry, which is a little difficult here on this rainy Saturday. The Say-Love rotary vehicle here, followed by the fine Say-Love garbage truck, I should say. Miss Daisy. I don't know who's driving Miss Daisy. And while these folks are coming down the parade route at a distance, we're going to bring you a little message here. And you are watching the 71st Annual Marysville Christmas Parade, coming to you live from D Street in Marysville, which is rainy right at the moment, as you can see. And there we have what it looks like as the first entries in this parade come down the road. We're going to get a microphone plugged in so you can hear me a little bit better. Right now we're trying to get a hole poked in a plastic bag so we can protect our iPhone and Make sure things don't go down the tube here. So we have Yuba County Board of Supervisors coming down the parade route here. Marysville Supervisor Don Glazer, who represents Marysville and part of West Linda, part of several other locations. There we go. How's that? A little better for you? Let's see if we can't keep it looking better for you. There we go. Maybe. Looks like Grant Hudson riding on one of the Marysville City light on the light. Good. Thank you. And that's the Yuba County Board of Supervisors going down the road there. It looks like Seth hanging out the side. This is Ted's one camera shoot for you right here on Yuba-Sutter.live. And I'm not sure who this group is. Hey, what group are you with?
Yuba-Water Agency.
It's the Yuba-Water Agency. You got enough coming down today? All right, Yuba-Water Agency. And I'm not sure who's behind these folks, but we'll check it out here in just a minute. Are you also Yuba-Water?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Don't drown, please. Here we. This might sound a little bit better. This is also a Yuba-Water Agency vehicle. And they've got a big sign on the back side. We'll take a look and see what it says as they go by. Merry Christmas, Yuba-Water Agency. All right. We've done a parade in the rain. This is the city of Yuba City here. Probably city council members. Oh, that isn't staying on, is it? Okay, maybe it will now. All right. Okay. Let's see who's coming down the pike here in the rain. More police vehicles, it looks like. Well, it might help the earphones if I put the left in the left and the right in the right instead of the wrong way around. There we are. That's a bit better. Another police vehicle here. Let's see who we've got here. It's the Yuba County Sheriff's Department. And more law enforcement vehicles here. More Yuba County Sheriff's vehicles. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas. And behind them, it looks as though we have a pontoon boat, probably part of the Marine contingent here. Let's take a look at what's going on. And there you go. Be nice to be inside of there. And they are followed by another Yuba County Sheriff's vehicle and a Jeep. Believe me, if you are out here in the rain, you are getting soaked. Even if you have some kind of a waterproof type jacket on. I snagged a poncho at the house before I came down, but you know, you gotta prepare all this stuff. And in the background, you hear Christmas music being provided by 93Q, KETQ-LP, Marysville. This is entry number 11, the vehicle from Wheeler Chevrolet, and the Miss USA and Miss Continental World USA, and they are in some protective items there. I think you can see as they go down the highway here. This is D Street. We're at the corner of 3rd and D. There is the 93Q vehicle. And people passing and a little break in the parade here. Reminder that the City of Marysville parade is being brought to you by the City of Marysville, California, which has momentum. Yes, we do. We also have arches, the likes of which are not seen in many places these days. Flags are lit so they can fly 24/7. One year we had the flags lowered to half staff because of the death of former President George H.W. Bush. So let's take a look up D Street here and see what's coming. All these arches are reproductions of ones that were put into place by PG&E back in like about 1911, if I recall my Marysville history correctly. And pardon the wobbling camera here. It's cold, and it doesn't like to behave too well when it's cold. I'm kind of hoping we have a band performing. We are looking up D Street from 3rd Street, adjacent to the wonderful Christmas tree that's been growing here for quite a while. That was lit last night, and you saw that right about 5:15 here on Yuba-Sutter.live, live streaming YS, and our Facebook, I should say our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@Yuba-Sutter.live. That's Yuba-Sutter Live. There are people here, actually a pretty decent crowd up the block a ways. And as you can see here, we've got people that are trying to protect themselves with umbrellas and jackets, and it would be nice to have some gloves, but then I can't work the touch screen on the iPhone to bring you this parade. Let's look up the street. Coming down State Farm with Steve Cook from Yuba City, it looks like, based on the number. That's the Steve Cook State Farm display or exhibit. Entry, parade entry. I think I'm at the Yuba-Sutter Fair or something. That's coming up in June. We thank everybody who managed to come out in the parade and is trying to stay dry. That's a challenge here. The dog is doing the best it can to stay dry. Is the dog insured against water? And following the Steve Cook display, we have a a GMC of some kind. And it looks like somebody is handing out perhaps candy or literature. Not sure what. State Farm literature, it looks like. And there are other people, and along comes Recology. Recology is our local waste pickup and disposal company. They are employee-owned, and they do quite a bit of public service around the area. They have an older vehicle behind them. I'm not sure what it originally did. I can tell you, I am going to need to warm up my little tootsies and my fingers here. Right now it seems as though the rain has let up. Let's get the sound back on. My fat fingers here are punching the off button on the audio. I actually have a small thermometer here in my pocket, and it says 52, but I think because it's been in my pocket, it's a little bit warmer than that. We'll hold it out here and see what we can find out. This is, what group are you with? What group are you from? Marysville something. Oh, it's the Freedom Home Health and Hospice Care Services. Very nice exhibit there. And a reminder that these exhibits are being judged by the people who are up on the truck trailer that's over here. And more elves and reindeer and try to blow some water off my iPhone here so we can keep things going through the end of the parade. And this looks like 4-H. Sutter Butte's 4-H, it looks like. There's some cute little elves in this exhibit, or this entry. And here comes the 4-H folks. Along with Hallwood 4-H. So several different 4-H groups involved here tonight. Next entry coming down the street is the Mary Covalod School. Maybe this is the school band, or maybe it's just kids. It looks like it's a cheerleading team You can see them kind of dancing along there. And they're saying Merry Christmas, chanting Merry Christmas. It's a cheerleading group. Mary Kovalad School from Marysville, the first elementary school, public elementary school in town, and it's getting a new building. And if you'd like to see what it looks like, you can look at the Marysville Momentum exhibit that's happening at the Brick Cafe all through the month of December. This is Malamute Rescue. They pick up abandoned Malamutes, and it looks like these ones are in very healthy condition and not being affected at all by the rain here or the cold. And here is a community outreach from our co-sponsor today, Adventist Rideout. That's Adventist Health Plus Rideout. I will get that right one of these afternoons. If you want to know more about them, you can hit the community outreach number at 530-749-4321. Adventist Health Plus Rideout. And in fact, the Rideout Hospital is right over there. You can see it through the, barely see it. There's a post and some trees in the way, but that's where the hospital is. Let's see who else is coming down the road here. Ah, it's a pirate wearing a cap, a Santa hat. I wonder if he got his hook in a second-hand store. And here we have a bunch of pirates on a float. Usually they're on a boat, but today they're on a float. Is that ho 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 and a bottle of rum? And a bottle of rum? Calpine. Thank you. There they go. And here we are going back up D Street, looking north under the arches. I would hazard a bet that there's a few people watching from the East Coast, including Judy Mann. Looks like an entry from Yuba Community College District, perhaps? Yuba County Office of Education, actually. And they've got a little machine spraying snow. It's actually detergent, so you can get clean while you're doing all of that. We are in historic downtown Marysville, California for the Marysville Christmas Parade. This is Estes Tree Service, LLC. Light them up a little bit as they go by. My light is not staying on here, but everybody else seems to be happening down the road. Another vehicle from Estes Tree Service here. They can chip up all kinds of stuff, it looks like. And easy towing located on Wilbur Avenue in Yuba City over by the fairgrounds. A procession of tow trucks here. Santa on the back of this one. Does he weigh that much that he needs a flatbed? Easy Towing, Wilbur Avenue, Yuba City. One of our many resources for automotive emergencies. And here we have Paragon Collegiate Academy, which is located in the former Marysville Presbyterian Church, Sampson Street in Marysville. Here's the possibly the Paragon van with a bunch of presents and more people on it. They're all the way to the North Pole. It's Frozen Fingers Langdell here, giving you a way to look at the Marysville 71st Christmas parade without having to get wet or frozen. And here we have Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, among other biblical characters here. This is from Marysville First United Methodist Church on D Street, 8th and D, where they are having an event. So if you look at the Marysville First United Methodist Church website, you'll probably find out a little bit more about it. Couldn't read the signage as it went by. And here we have Ampla Health, trying to keep you healthy. They do all kinds of things there. And they've got multiple locations around Yuba-Sutter, 866-358-9791, 866-358-9791. Not sure who this is, but there they go. It's the Plumas Club of Marysville. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. I think this is a fire truck. Let's take a closer look. The rain is still coming down, not heavy, but it is definitely wet out here, and it is cold. No, this is not a fire truck. This is actually a truss truck. Homewood Truss has built a little house out of trusses here. You are watching Yuba-Sutter.live from historic downtown Marysville at 3rd and D Streets. Stores in downtown Marysville generally will be open until 7 o'clock tonight. Here is the Habitat for Humanity truck coming by, along with some habitat for small humans. Looks like there's some kids inside that little house there. And the Habitat for Humanity van, they've got several locations that are housing homeless or people at risk. They also do construction of homes. We have a little dark up that way. Let's see if we can get a little closer and see what's coming down the pike for you. Gymnastics and Cheer Academy. It is the something Gymnastics and Cheer Academy. Let's see if we can get a little light on the subject here as they go by. Kelly's? Can't really read the signage, but let's take a look at the kids as they go by here. Oh, there goes a tumbler. Can you do that again for us? Can you do that again? Apparently not. Oh, now she's going to. Wait a minute. There she goes. All right. And there goes another little one. Kelly's, I think it's Kelly's Gymnastics and Cheer Academy with the kids and their parents. Yuba County Health and Human Services is out here in the rain to let you know that they do provide health and human services. Sorry about the crazy noises here. That's what a poncho sounds like in the rain up against an iPhone headset. And they've got people on a truck. Yuba County Health and Human Services, located on Packard Avenue, just off Olivehurst Avenue at Hamilton Road in Linda. This is Paramount Construction and Masonry on Stafford Way in Yuba City. And they're hauling the River Valley Junior Falcons, which is a local feeder team for the high school group football. All right. This is a truck that's owned by Cold State Roofing, and they've got a bunch of people on a Diamond C fleet neck trailer. Cold State Roofing, probably a good idea to have somebody inspect your roof if it's got a leak in it, and they can try to fix it quick. That is a supervisor for advanced life support for Bi-County Ambulance, being followed by one of Bi-County's newer ambulances here. This one happens to be a Dodge. It's actually built in Italy, I think, since Fiat and Chrysler are merged. Ma'am, in the red, ma'am with the red umbrella. Hello, lady, right in front of us here. I wonder if you can step back. We're live streaming to the world here. Can you take about 5? There you go. Thank you very much. Let's take a little closer look. What's coming down the pike in the Marysville Christmas Parade? Parade's been going on now for a little more than half an hour, about 36, 37 minutes, as it arrived down here right about 5 o'clock. And the voice you hear in the background is Bob Fischetti of 93Q at 94.3 on your FM dial. And they're tossing things to the kids who are picking them up off the wet street here at 3rd and D. This is Sienna Studio, which is a dance studio here in the area. And a quick pan over to the next entry here, number 45. If I could get my light to stay on, you might be able to see a little bit here. But we've got people with electric lights and reindeer hats and all kinds of things. There they go, whoever they are. I think that has something to do with the National Guard, but I can't be sure. Wipe off a little water there. Here is the NorCal Ink and Toner entry. This parade brought to you in part by Ted's Fat Fingers on the iPhone screen. Entry number 47. And here we have some dancers singing in the rain, perchance. And it continues to rain here. Temperatures in the 50s last time I was able to check. I think we may be nearing the end of this parade. Looks like it might run a little over 40 minutes long here at 3rd and D Streets anyway. We have a Marysville Christmas story coming up just before the parade live stream here ends, so do stick around for that. This is Comfort Keepers, Neil and the gang. Neil supports our activities here on Yuba-Sutter.live and our live streaming. Helped us co-sponsor the Marysville Town Hall on Traffic that aired and re-aired here on Yuba-Sutter.live. And here comes the snowman. My hands feel like they have been in the snow. It is cold and raining here. And this is extra storage. Taking your presents in to keep them safe and dry. Now there's some flamage coming up the street or down the street here. We're at 3rd and D. The parade is coming from 6th and D. Siren usually indicates that's Santa Claus on the Marysville fire truck. This is a prayer tent, actually, from City Impact.
Merry Christmas!
And then we have Ellison Chiropractic, and it looks to me like that is a balloon. What would ordinarily be underneath the big balloon. Yes, it is. Ellison Chiropractic. I suppose you could keep your hands very warm there. Mine will need warming up after all of this. And here we have a parade of fire trucks and other emergency vehicles. 291 looks like it's from Linda. See what truck this is from here. Over the noise. It is Linda Fire Truck 271 passing us by here. And more trucks coming. I think this might be a tow truck. 2 tow trucks, yes. From Baines Towing and Recovery. At least that's the first truck in the lineup there. Entry number 55. This is the type of equipment that gets big rigs out of trouble. They are from Yuba City and elsewhere. They have about 5 different locations. A lot of the East Indian and Punjabi community are involved in trucking, so it's kind of natural that they would be involved in getting trucks rescued. And we have some other entries coming down the street, and while that happens, I'm going to see if I can get my hand in my pocket and warm it up a little bit so it actually bends. You're watching what's being labeled the 71st Marysville Christmas Parade, usually an annual event. I think it did not happen one year due to COVID. 2020, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, I think, is when it rained. And we did the parade with one camera in the rain from right about where we're standing now. Our parade presentation today, presented by the City of Marysville here on live streaming YS and by Adventist Health Plus Rideout. Hey, a marching band. It sounds like it's the Yuba City High School marching band. I'm Ted Langdell, Yuba-Sutter.live, and we are happy to be bringing you events like this. If you're interested in helping us continue this kind of activity, there are some links that you can click on and information you can find down at the bottom of the text that accompanies our Facebook and our YouTube live streams. And if you're watching on our Yuba-Sutter.live website, you can also find some support information on our support page. Here's the Yuba City High School Band. Good King Wenceslas. This is the only marching band we've heard in the parade so far. Yay, honkers! And we are followed by a second marching band. Now, I think I would have had a marching band a little closer to the head of the parade, but then that's just me. But I guess it's a big finish here. This is the Marysville Charter Academy for the Arts Marching Band. And a fairly sizable group here, actually. The 71st Marysville Christmas Parade down D Street in Marysville, California. 530 Off-Road Recovery. They do stuff off-road and have helped Say Love, if this is the right group I'm thinking of, have been helping Say Love with cleanup in different parts of the area. See some of these four-wheelers here. Some of them are very much the off-road kind of vehicle. the Smartsville Fire District. This is just now passing us here, and they've got quite a lot of equipment here to show off. Small, medium, and large. Smartsville is east of Marysville on Highway 20, and here is Mel with his and here we have another entry. I'm not sure where they're from. Sahara Wrangler, and let's see what happens when we see the signage here. That is the Yuba County Republican Central Committee. And we have more entries here. See if we can wipe off a lens here, maybe make it a little easier for you to see. That might do a little better. Let's see what's coming down the highway now. More four-wheelers. This is entry number 64, Eclampus Vitus. They've been well known in the area as a support charitable organization. They have a connection to the town of LaPorte, among other things. And here is our first horse group. Managing to keep the steeds under control in spite of the rain and the noise. Entry number 64, the Infinity School of Riding. Recology usually sends a street sweeper down D Street after the parades that have equine and other animal entries in them, just to make sure that people don't step in things they'd rather not step in. Sorry, we don't have a little bit more light on the parade entries here. We're about where we can get the most kind of light in the area here. If we were doing this without rain, we'd have more cameras, and we'd also have some light to light up the entries as they approach our camera positions here. And we do have one battery-operated light, but not the brightest in the world. But it does make a little bit of a difference. Another equestrian group here. We'll find out who in just a moment. There are food trucks on 4th Street both before and after the parade, other activities happening downtown, and as you can see, it happened even in the rain. What group are you with? Oh, okay. You're an equestrian group?
Yeah.
And Shayla's Metal Buildings. Okay, well, I guess you need a place to keep the horses. Ho, 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 says the signage. Nice little flatbed trailer with a metal building on it, ready to be delivered somewhere, perhaps. This is what it looks like looking back down that way. I'm Ted Langdell. I'm your Yuba-Sutter.live entrepreneur, bringing you events like this every year. And another truss type crane here. This is from Manly Crane Service in the 530. And they have the Aliyuma Girl Scouts aboard the crane truck. See if we can clear that spot off. And this says Yuba, but I'm not sure Yuba what. Looks like maybe Yuba College. I think that's what we see on the umbrellas. That's what those are, umbrellas. Getting cold enough, my brain is freezing up here. Thank you. And here is a truck with a lot of people in it from TOA Educational Systems, Consulting Advantages. It's a trucking school, that's what that is. They teach you how to get places, teach you how to drive. There's an instructor there now. It's amazing what you can learn in our community. Everything from carpentry skills, things that you can do with your hands, to advanced education at Yuba College, and everything in between. This is D Street looking north from 3rd Street under the arches here. Rain continues, and the chime that you hear in the background is donated by Rotary, the Marysville Rotary Club. Did the fundraising and made arrangements for this wonderful little clock that we'll show you here while we're waiting for this parade entry to come up. There it is, chiming 6 o'clock. And food trucks. Get a burrito from one of the trucks and you can warm your hands up quite easily. Again, we hope you have seen that we're live again and that you're able to rejoin our parade here. We accidentally hit the stop button trying to change our camera angle. Thank my frozen fingers for that. This is part 2 of the parade, just after 6 o'clock on Saturday, December 3rd, 2022. And this is Scrap Monkey. They've been advertising on social media quite a bit, and they haul stuff off if you've got junk you need to get rid of. Playseum in Yuba City does educational things with kids, helping them stay interested. And this entry also has a snow making machine, and a lot of people getting snowed on here. The Playseum in Yuba-Sutter. And here's a musical entry. It's the E&G's Music Lounge, a new business over in Yuba City on Plumas Street. That band is apparently called Damaged Goods. We hope you've been able to rejoin us in the last couple minutes. We accidentally had a finger caused a snafu here, frozen fingers to the rescue, if you will. Try not to do that again. You're watching what will be part 2 of the 71st Marysville Christmas Parade, live from downtown Marysville. Not sure what this entry is about, but there's a bunch of people trying to stay warm on the end of a trailer there. And it looks like a patriotic entry here with flags on four-wheel drive vehicles. And an entry with a trailer, Supreme Athletics. And here is the Olivehurst Fire Department with their entry, truck number 314. If you ever see different units at different fires when they're doing mutual aid, you'll note that each fire department's unit begins with a different number in a three-number sequence. So Linda is in the 2s, Olivehurst is in the 3s, and here is Uppercut Barbershop, which has its own van. 6 locations in different parts of Yuba-Sutter. Sutter Butte's Athletics, softball, baseball, batter cages, and training. That's just passing by there. Not sure what this entry is coming down the street here, but it is a truck, cab over truck of some kind with a box body on the back. Maybe we can see what it says as it passes by our location here at 3rd and D Streets. Evans Furniture Gallery in Yuba City, and with locations, I think, in Chico and Redding, if I'm not mistaken. Evans has been around for quite a long time. They're located over near Sizzler, well, south of Sizzler, actually, over by Kohl's and our local Ford dealer, Gizicki Ford. And here we have the Salvation Army's mobile kitchen, which is probably warmer inside right now than it is out here. And that is followed by some sort of a bus vehicle, I'm not sure the nature of which. Maybe we can make it a little clearer for you. Yeah, right. This is a Salvation Army bus, followed by law enforcement vehicles. I'm guessing this is the Marysville Police Department. No, it is, looks like Yuba County Sheriff's vehicle passing us by here. And we have some vehicle entries here. This is a early 60s Chevy pickup truck, a Jeep, followed by another Jeep, and another smaller vehicle, the nature of which I can't quite make out. See if I can use my fingers as a windshield wiper. Oh, that's better. This is a hot rod, actually. And boy, does he have a horn there, it sounds like. Cool. It's a Dodge. And the parade goes on. Go to wide angle here, see if we can get a better idea of what this is. A fire vehicle of some kind. This is engine 226 from Marysville. Fire department established in 1851, and here they are giving out candy. And I suspect, folks, this marks the end entries in the Marysville Christmas Parade for 2022. So we wanted to tell you a Christmas story, which we will do here in just a moment.
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna get us all in trouble.
So what do you got?
Enchiladas, rice, and hot chocolate.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
A meal and a movie.
Yes. Didn't have time to eat before we left, so we brought it here.
Is this something you'd like to see happen more often?
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is
Summertime
pretty
and wintertime.
cool. What was that?
Summertime, spring, fall, and winter too?
Actually, yeah, that would be cool. I haven't been to any of the summer events like that, but yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Cool. All right. What do you think? Is this pretty cool? All right. And they were dishing it up for themselves when a homeless man came by, and they fed him. I'm Ted Langell, 3rd and D in Marysville. Merry Christmas.
Young lady.
And that is our Christmas story for you today. We are right here at 3rd and D looking at the parade as it goes past Habitat for Humanity and makes a left onto C Street. So, let's see if I can give you a shot here that doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff here. This is what I look like. And that is the Marysville Christmas tree that was lit last night at 5 o'clock. We hope that you were also able to watch that. Our coverage today has been presented by the City of Marysville, which has momentum. Our coverage tonight has been presented in part by the City of Marysville, which, as we said, has momentum, and also by Adventist Health Plus Rideout, which is our local hospital and other health care provider, major employer in Marysville, and the source of health for lots of people and also employment for lots of people. I'm Ted Langdell, and we hope that you are able to have a good Christmas. And we will see you here next year and at other events and parades around the community. You're watching a presentation of Yuba-Sutter.live, your local news and information live streaming channel.